Hi, good day, everyone. Welcome to Dai Good Talk. And right now, we are here with...
Chalfred, hello again.
Again, you was on here before? Okay. And,
Hey, Ronaldo, what's up?
yeah, Ronaldo. We want to speak on the topic, can men and women be friends?
Start now, Mark.
Well, I believe to me, men and women could be friends. I have a lot of female friends, and over the years, people have always thought like, this boy has real girls around him, and he's a gallus or whatever. And it's not really that; it's just genuine connections I have with people, and I believe like it is possible. It is possible. What do you think about it?
I think it's possible too, but I think after a while, you just close off that book.
What do you mean by close off that book?
Like, I have enough female friends right now. If I check in anybody, it's to check them.
I have female friends for over 10 years and we are still friends to this day. So I believe as a person, because you could tell, you would see a guy lying with a girl, you know that's his friend, and in 6 months to a year time, they stop lying. And why? Because most likely that guy tried to jam. He tried to jam. And he get thrown off, he get a no, and they stop lying with, or they did jam and they get awkward and they stop lying. So you could tell. You just know when you see a boy and girl best friend and then after a while they break up. You just know what went on.
That's not always the case.
So where's your opinion on it?
Yeah, it could happen that way, but it doesn't have to be because he tried to jam.
Why then?
Could have plenty different reasons.
To be honest, girls wear it and girls very moody. So I sometimes I'll have a female friends for years and then all of a sudden that girl just stop talk to me for no reason, none at all. And I mean, teach their own. I don't run down people and be like, why you stop talking to me and think. People grow, people evolve. The girl might get a boyfriend and the boyfriend, when they realize our connection, the boy insecure and be like, stop talk to him. So it have many reasons why girls and guys can and cannot be friends. But I genuinely believe that girls and guys can be friends to an extent.
Right.
You have any male friends?
Yes, I do.
And y'all are just friends?
Right.
There's a very good question. Do you have any male friends and y'all are just
No,
friends?
listen. So, I don't know, but most of the friends I have, most of them always try to have something with me at the beginning. So,
And it's never the other way around.
No.
You're on camera, eh? Take a sip of tea for that.
No, but it's like I have a lot of male friends, but the thing is, yeah, in the beginning, most of them always try to, but
Try a thing.
no. So afterward, okay.
And you'll remain friends.
Yeah.
What about you, Ronaldo?
Yeah, I've been on the other side of the equation.
Okay,
to
well,
have something and then-
I mean, you have party chicas, right? And you have genuine connections with these girls in terms of friends. So,
Some of them.
so what about the rest of them?
Honestly, like, I've probably had over 100 girls work at some point for me. Like, one event I remember, like 27. So in the last 4 years, I probably had over 100 work for me, and have some that you'd probably see 80-90% of the time.
Yeah.
And as the ones close to
That's
me,
the core.
the core,
core group, yeah.
the ones I could trust, the ones I could line with outside of work.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the ones that, they're reliable and if you call on them when you need them, but outside of work, no connection.
Oh, okay. Yeah, understood. Guys, I just want to say that the central unit in the AC going down, and right now the place real hot. So if you're sweating, just bear with us. You know, we're
For
trying
real.
our best. More on that topic. Can girls and guys be friends? I had situations in the past where I go in real good with a female, real good. Years pass and we just good. And all of a sudden, there's some weird thing happen. Like the girl come out and say, you know, I dream we had sex last night. And I believe if anybody come and tell you the dream that you had sex with them, it's because they want you to know. Because let me put it this way, right? If I say I dream I had sex with Ronaldo, right?
What the
No, I just throw it out there. And I come and tell you that is because I want people to know that. But if I dream that and I don't want people to know that, I won't tell anybody.
I mean, it's not.
If you dream that, don't tell nobody. Please.
Okay, all right, let me use you.
We friendship get done.
If I dream I had sex with you, right? If I dream I had sex with you, right? And I keep that to myself, is because I didn't want it to act on that dream. But if I come and tell you, hey, you know, I dream we had sex, that could go two ways, where you just like don't want to know the story, or you say, tell me what happened. You understand?
Tell me the details.
The details, right? And then from there, it kind of get awkward. So
But I feel that could be two ways. I feel that could be that particular person you want them to think like that's sexual with.
Exactly.
Yes,
Or you could just be like really wanting to get that thing out of your head, and you're looking for somebody you trust so you can tell them details. So you can be like, ooh, you know.
yeah, but would you tell it to the person that you dream about?
Only if it might have a chance of benefiting me.
Well, right. So again, this is what I'm saying. I had about 2 experiences already where I had female friends for years, and they came out and were like, you know, I dream we had sex. And after that, it happened. You understand? So
2 for 2, boy.
2 for 2. Yeah. It happened. So I don't know, boy. I just always try to play it the friend role, and most of the time it stays that way. But some of the time, the girls, for example, my ex, you all know my ex, right? It was a genuine friend connection, and then we were just chilling home on my bed a day, and she was like, "So we not gonna jam?" I was like, "What?" Because I wasn't expecting that. Like, you know, we just chilling, we vibing, and the talk was, "So we not gonna jam?" I was like, what madness is this? And I mean, that turned into
A jam.
no, it turned into more than a jam. It turned into a relationship. So it real, yeah. But I always try to keep it on the friend zone level, because I mean, our real good female friends to this day. One of them called me, who lives abroad now, just last week, and she say, "Mark, I lose a lot of friends in life, and I'm just happy that, you know, we still have this connection and we could still keep it on this level and be respectful and all of that." And I was real happy about that, because, you know, I lose real friends, especially during COVID. I realized who for you and who not for you now.
Same here. Even after COVID. I do think men and women could be friends, but certain things have to be in place. Like, I feel there needs to not be a certain level of attraction, because then the friendship part is no longer a friendship part.
What do you mean by attraction? Physical attraction?
Yeah,
Because
like,
I believe
okay.
nearly all my female friends are real gorgeous.
Yeah, that is looks. Looks is one thing, but attraction is like you feel you can have something with that person.
Yeah.
If that's there, then I think that's gonna supersede any wanting to just stay friends.
Yeah,
and always
yeah,
think
yeah.
about going further. But if you really want to maintain a friendship, you're not thinking about going further, like physically or another. You're just thinking about keeping the trust, keeping them close like family, and to not think beyond like that trust and that person you could talk to not think about bedding them. You have to not have a certain amount of attraction for them. You just have to have respect for them, right? You have to like their opinion. You probably have to have some things in common. If some of those things satisfy, then they could be like, just like how you could have a guy partner. And with guy partners will give you perspective on certain situations, but you also need female friends to give perspective.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so and so happening. What the frick this mean? I don't understand. Cause you know us men, we think logically.
Yeah, yeah.
And women think emotionally. If you have no female friends, then you learning, you missing out on so many things that you could be learning. But if you if all your female friends or the females around you just trying to go to bed with them, then none of them is really your friends. Cause all of them will have a guard up to a certain point.
Talking about that, right? It have men that will play that friend zone for years.
Been there.
Bro, let me tell you something. I had everybody know I like Asian girls. I had a Asian friend, bro. I think we're friends like 15 years now, right? And I mean, like I always had a crush on this girl, but it remained a friend zone thing, And it's still a friend zone thing, but let me say today she called me and say, Mark, I think we should marry, and I'm marrying that girl, because because like it was like I saw her on Facebook like about 15 years ago, and I messaged her. I said, "You real pretty," and from there we just like start talking. And
I feel I know who that one
now,
is.
I don't think you know who that one is.
She's wearing glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know.
yeah.
Trinidad too small, bro.
Yeah, so I mean, about 15 years, there's my friend, and I mean, I'm not trying anything with her at all, but I just saying, if that day she called me and said, Mark, do we get married? Yes, tomorrow. You know?
Now you see, there's the next thing, right? Like that could happen that direction. If she call you, you'd be like, yeah, because in your mind, she don't have certain qualities that you'd want for a wife, and the friendship already there. You feel as work the other way?
No.
Hell no.
No. If a guy call a girl and say, let me get married now, what the hell you talking about? Boy, you mad?
Especially after them long years of friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That friendship might end, all kind of thing.
Yeah. The best analogy I hear is like women treat men the way like men treat jobs, you know. If a better job comes along, better benefits, you know, paying you more, giving you less stress, you're going after it.
Yeah.
And that's how women watch men. So even in the friend zone, I think like women keep men in the friend zone because it benefits them in some ways. Either like somebody to talk to, somebody to go out with, a guy to be around to protect them or to take them places, buy them, like whatever, there's a benefit.
To eat.
That's- to eat, especially
To eat.
them just should real eat, boy.
What about that one? Sit
And
down,
they
man?
keep
She
it,
eat 10 slices of pizza.
She done eat out half the house. Anyway, but yeah, they keep it there, but they'll drop you there too if somebody else come and they're still not attracted to him, but there's more benefits there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That's why I say earlier, my friend book closed, because the same way how you talk about during COVID, it kind of weed out who's like real friends.
The core
Yeah.
friends,
The core
yeah.
versus the good time friends and the ones who just there because it's beneficial. I went through that a couple of times already, and it still have a few who are there and stay true, and I could call up and say I have this problem now, and they'll be there. And to have the rest who like, you know, you would have been there for them, and if you call them today and say I need this help, silence. So
How I look at it, like, I don't know if you noticed, like this year I real slow down on the party. You know, I used to real party, and it's because I realized that I have a lot of real good time friends, and over so much of years we didn't really grow in terms of business wise, thinking about job opportunities, making money, and we just all we doing is partying, and some of them established already. You understand? So is where it just have me stagnant, and I had to pull away from certain people because of just being stagnant. Just every weekend I out with them, real enjoying myself. I mean, they're real good friends, but at a point of time you have to realize you're getting older. I'm a 30s now, and you know, it's at some point I would wake up a day and they just out there, and I just realized, well, I party all this time and I really didn't do anything with my time. So
yeah.
that's the thing with friendship. It really have certain friend groups for different things.
And he's had to learn to say no, Dread.
Yeah.
He's really had to learn to say no, because I used to be like yes to anything my friends need, and I realized like I'd give my time and my resources and my effort, and just like you, stay stagnant.
Yeah.
So you really, I guess in general, having real friends, real true friends, is one thing. You have to separate the core from like who just there for the good time and who just gonna
Yeah.
teach you a lesson and pass through your life. But even more so with the woman because of the extra dynamic that there is the possibility of having a relationship or not.
Yeah.
So as a guy, you might give more, so you have more to lose. So I too will to be like, at this point, trying to. It's not like you're going to look for female friends, right? You meet somebody.
Some guys, oh, they're looking at.
I'm not looking for no
I
female
mean, we don't
friends.
look because we kind of establish in life.
Exactly.
Not,
yeah.
I ain't even talking money wise. Like we out there. It has some
Yeah.
people have to go out there and look for friends.
Yeah, nah, that difficult.
If it don't come to you naturally, it does always be awkward to me.
Girlfriend, you're quiet, you know.
I realize
How much-
I realize the AC come back on, we get through, boy.
I died till it cut out again.
Yeah.
Girlfriend, friends, you know. Sip Steve.
I wanna know about the friends you made in the UK. What kind of connections are they? Are they like the friends you made in Trinidad?
Well, compare them to like.
No, at all. Right. So in the UK, I don't really have like so many friends. But the ones I have, like they are like I will say 3 of them. They are girls. They are very close to me. I know a lot of people, but I won't say they are my
Yeah,
friends.
friends. Yeah.
In Trinidad, I had a lot of friends, like a lot, and I will say that was my really really good friend. Like Ronaldo, I know Ronaldo like
Big up
4
Ronaldo.
years.
4 years,
Babysitter.
and I will say Ronaldo is one of my best friends here in Trinidad. Even though that I live, I know if I need something and I call him, he will be there. And yeah, I mean that's something I miss about Trinidad, my friends, because it's not the same in the UK. So yeah, it's kind of.
What is it like in the UK? What is it like in the UK? You
mean-
have any friends over there?
Yeah, I know a lot of people, but I only have 3 friends.
Over there?
Yes, they're
And
very
they're all girls.
yes, girls. Only one boy, only one male, and
He gay?
No, he's not. He's my one of my best friend boyfriend, but he is very like he is very close to me. I really like him. He's a very good person, and he have been there like so much that I have been going through, and he have been there
Okay.
with my best friend. So, but yes, it's not the same. I feel like over there it's so hard to find a good friendship because all of them what they think is about partying, and if it's not about a party, they don't call you to see how you are.
I go through that
So
right through.
it's like it's not make sense, you know.
On a Friday night, I like to actually be home in bed now.
Yeah, that is my thing. That is
For
my jam
real.
right now.
As be like, my car not getting wrecked. I not spending no money behind a stupid girl.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna rob me. When I wake up Saturday, I can be productive whole day. Feel well rested. I guess I will. But I realize that too. It depends on the age group you're lying with, huh?
Yes, it's true.
If you're lying with like early 20s,
Yeah.
mid 20s, that's what they're about.
I
But
mean-
by the time they reach the 30s, if they're still on that, then you need
Yes,
to change
yeah.
them.
I mean, to be honest, since I reached the UK, when I first reached, I used to party every weekend. I used to be partying every weekend. It's like, yeah, let's go. Somebody used to call me, oh, let's go there, let's go. I used to go everywhere. But after, when I was going through some bad moments, I realized where they are, you know, because it was very hard for me, and it's like the person who I thought it was my friend, they wasn't there at any point. So I just decided to cut them off. It's like, I don't need you in my life. I mean, if you're not going to bring me something positive in my life, what I need
Exactly.
you for? So,
You know what was a kind of turning point for me? When I got COVID, that would have been, I think, December of 2021. Yeah, December of 2021. I was home the first week passed, and like I just asked, I messaged one of my friends. I said, bro, you could bring a wonton soup for me. Like I'd send the money downstairs, and my sister gave the money or whatever, and you know, he living up the hill. He living like we said 2 minutes away from me, and the place that was selling the soup like 2 minutes away also. This boy run me around for the whole day and never bring that soup for me. And I mean, I am a bedridden. I wouldn't say a bedridden, but you know, following protocols, and with that just teach me like, if I did call him and say, bro, our five alignment 5 years now, come.
Yeah, they reach.
He would have reached.
Yeah,
So it really showed me like, you know, like you really had to, and it was really say in sickness, you just realize who there for you.
There for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
And not only in sickness, you know.
And people are surprised you too, because what has happened when you're going through things like that, you just see people who you didn't even think.
yeah.
Just look
Yeah,
out for
that's
you.
true, yeah.
And
they
that's
only
what did happen.
Yeah, they only hear like something wrong, and then they get interested, and then they're showing up.
Yeah.
And that's make you really like think, okay, I prioritizing some of the wrong people here, and this is really a good
Yeah.
point. That's always weed out good from bad to like the users from.
You know, the funny thing, like at that time I was home, and my sister was doing everything for me. She was coming in she didn't have COVID, and she was coming in the room and all kind of thing. What you need? I was like, you ain't afraid to get sick? But she was just, and she was there for me. My parents not coming there, my brother not coming there, and I just show me like, way boy, like my sister real different boy when it comes to those things.
Yeah, I really regret like wasting time and energy in some people that when the time came that you needed them, they weren't there. And they know you needed them, and they tell them you needed them, and they weren't there. And then they were like, wow.
You know, I realized a lot that happened to me between, I would say, 2019 to maybe 2018 to 2021. I made a lot of friends in terms of a lot of females who like stopped talking to me. They are best friends now, and they would have never met without me. So I just always look at that like, look how these two are friends, look how these two are friends, look how these two are friends. All these connections was me. And I mean, I'm not mad that I'm not in the picture, but it's just strange that all they can't even remember how all they met and why all is best friends. It real strange. It funny, but I mean, people that's outgrow you. Some people that's outgrow you and believe like, you know, they don't need you in their life again. And some people that's get a boyfriend, and the boyfriend has be like, don't lie with him, but
like some people in this room, right? Nah, they're off camera.
They're off camera. Yeah. Yeah, so all in all, guy and girls could be friends to an extent. But it does always be weird when the person like one of the person like each other, or a boyfriend get into the picture. That is like if a girlfriend or a boyfriend get into the picture. It has been more normal for the girlfriends, but the boyfriends does be like, nah, I don't want to hear about him.
That's just be like sometimes either the guy not sure your intention, which justifiable, because remember you made the comment earlier how some men could play the friendzone game
for years.
for years. And I know I play the friendzone game long time, so I know sometimes if I play with somebody,
when like let me say when like one of my girlfriends say there's one of the male best friends, I just always ask the question, if you go by that guy and take off your clothes and tell him you want sex, would he give you that sex?
but if he's really a friend, he'd give it to you because you need it.
What?
Because that's like a friend being there for a friend.
To be honest,
I think we had to define friendship.
that's a yes and a no, because okay, if all right, let me put it this way. No, there are boundaries state. If you are single, like let me say you single and I single, and you come to me as a friend, and let me say you didn't have sex in 6 months, and you just want that is all you want, as a friend, I'll give it to you. But let me say I'm in a relationship, and they come to me with that, or I know you have a boyfriend, and they come to me with that and say, I'm mad at my boyfriend, I just want to have sex with somebody else. You want to have sex with me? I would say no, because I went like that for myself.
Yeah, of course.
And not just that, if you're really a good friend, you talk her out of that type of thinking at
Yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you don't give it a touch, she might just go look for
Go and
somebody
look
else.
for it.
It'd be
And
like,
yeah.
look, that's not
So
the
it's very
healthy way to do
situational.
it.
I believe
Yeah.
like me, if one of my female friends come to me and me being single and they ask me that, and it's really a situation where it's just, we know it's just that, I might think about it.
I think you should, because I look at it as a certain way, right? We're human beings, right? And human beings have certain needs. We're social animals. When you say we're social animals, that means certain things. That means that if you don't have, let's say, interactions with other people, you don't talk to other people, see other people, feed off of energy. You know, it feel like something missing. It can get some people a little anxiety. It can make people feel a little drawn. It could like things build up inside of you. So you have to remember that to be civilized, we control how we react to the desires we have inside and the feelings we have to be civilized. Otherwise, anytime we want sex or we want something, we just go and take it.
Yeah.
But to be civilized,
You know, studies show that, like, I don't want to use the word, but, you know, like mass murderers and stuff, or people like that, studies show that they have a lack of
empathy.
No, not that, like a female connection, or when they study their life, they never had
The isolated.
serious relationships, so anything like that. So it put them in it's stages to depression, and as a matter of fact, there's stages to, as they say, that what quote unquote demon possession, and it starts with I think it's suppression, depression, oppression, and it's a whole set of actions, right? Until it reached to that stage where possession, where like you're so hollow that like something take over you to make you go and do something.
And it all start from lacking something.
Lacking something,
and
yeah.
that lacking is
If you don't have that human it don't even have to be a
connection.
girlfriend, yeah, but somebody with just no friends, you know?
So that's the thing. So from a man perspective, right? If you going a long time without either, I guess, sex or female attention and affection, it can affect your psyche. Same way with women too. So coming back to that friends thing, if we are friends, you know what's going on with me, I know what's going on with you. So if, like you say, one day a girl come to you and say, look, you know, I really can't think straight, I'm stressed out, and I know I've been lacking, you know, human touch, human contact, affection, somebody to hug me there, and say, you know, I just need you to be that for me right now, but it's not commitment. I mean, come on. You'd be mean if you say no, I think. But you just had to make sure that that is not a way to trick you into something further. Like, that's just really your version of giving them a big hug.
A really big hug.
A really big
A
hug.
really big hug.
Tell them goodbye, and then, you know, you move on. Yeah. But it may be different for women, because I think a man could do that, and tomorrow it'll just be like normal.
Yeah, we'll be like
Exactly,
normal.
that's what I
Nothing
was going to
happened.
say. Well,
I would just get friends, but for a girl, it might be a little different.
yeah, I won't say for all the women it's the same, but me, I cannot do that.
Really?
No, I
You'll get
can't.
hooked. But that's good, because they talk about pair bonding, right, in women, and it's such an emotional connection.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly.
they
It's
say like
like-
women shouldn't have too many partners, because you
Yeah.
lose your ability to pair bond. I don't think it's the same with men, but still we probably just have a higher limit.
You're sipping that tea, girl. Like that hit you.
Her number's low, man. Remember his
laughing.
friends, eh?
She laugh.
Well,
Yeah, guys. So, I mean, I think that is it for this topic. And, yeah. Guys and girls could be friends. Full stop.
For sure.
To an extent.